it's my pleasure this morning to welcome a couple of new members. So as I call your name, would you please join me on stage? Deirdre, Rowan, that has some water, and Margaret Rebella. So you're going to look at me because I'm going to be asking you some questions, and at the end, when I'm done, I'll maybe nod my head, and then you guys say, I will, okay? Will you wholeheartedly support the vision of the center with your prayers, your talents, your substance, your words, your action, and your participation? Will you, each other, now and also for future members, keep them in the natural widening circle of your love? Will you grant each other and also all future members your loving acceptance and your blessings? And finally, will you support each other and all future members in their continuing spiritual growth and participation in the purpose that we share together? So you can say, I will.
I will.
Okay. Now, also I want to talk for a moment to the existing members here of Center for Spiritual Living. So this is a little bit new. If you're a member already, I would like for you to kind of repeat after me and affirm that we, the members of CPL Sedona, welcome you with open arms.
We, the members of CPL Sedona, welcome you with open arms.
We honor your decision to become members of our spiritual community.
We honor you with our decision to become members of our spiritual community.
And recognize your deeper commitment to your own spiritual growth.
And recognize your deeper commitment to your own spiritual growth.
Knowing that God is the essence of each of us.
Knowing that God is the essence of each of us.
We promise to love you.
We promise to love you,
respect you, and always look for the good in you.
And always look for the good in you.
Thank you for adding your light to ours.
Thank you for adding your light to ours.
Welcome to our church family.
Welcome to our church family.
Okay. Now, what I like to do too is do a little bit of anointing. This is a pretty powerful smell. I'll let you smell it. This is called Christ scent, and this has oils from every continent on the planet. So, and you are the first to have this as part of your thing. So anointing is a symbol of the givingness of spirit. And so please hold out your left hand. And just put some on. Let me make sure. All right, good. You'll be kind of smelly. So this oil in your left hand signifies represents a sacred covenant between you and the God of your being. And so as you hold out your left hand, here's what you're going to agree to with signifying you and the God of your being. That you're going to do the best to look for that indwelling God within you, to the best of your ability and within each person that you encounter. And that you're also signifying that you're going to commit to the pursuit of your own spiritual growth, your own spiritual unfoldment, and your own transformation. That truly that there is just one, and that one is operating beautifully and wonderfully as you. Now, if you'll join your left hand with your right hand together, and by joining your hands together this way, you are signifying your willingness to consciously merge the human with the divine. Consciously merge your God self with your human self. To cut yourself some slack when you think that you're off track. Your willingness to listen to that wisdom that resides within you. To listen to that still small voice and know that that monkey mind is really just the small self, but there is also within you that's always whispering that divine voice within. And your willingness to express the intention of the word namaste, which means that when I'm in the place within me, let's say that God is all there is, and you are the place within you, which is the place of God is all there is, then when we are both in that place together, we are one. And so to do to the best of your ability to live in that place. And so since our hands are already in that little namaste thing, I'm going to bless you as I come and give you, by the way, I've got some doodads. I welcome you into partnership, and keep your hands over there, we'll just say, honorable to namaste. So you've got your badge. This could be good for you. Feel free to just pass it on. Hold pen. Okay. Thank you. So namaste. Namaste. And here's your goodies. Thank you. All right. And you may join your fellow CPLers. Thank you. Yay. So now are you transported and moved?
Yes. Transported.
So, I mean, it is a big deal. I mean, membership is, it's a commitment. And I think, what we might do, too, is maybe have how you have a renewal of your wedding vow ceremony? Maybe in a few months, we could have a recommitment of a membership. Just to go through some motions, to have the oil, to have the experience of namaste, to recommit, not so much, like I said, to membership, but to recommit yourself with yourself. To recommit. I mean, I was saying in the circle today, I don't know, how sometimes, how life is good and then we have a challenge, good challenge, right? So I don't know, just, I was just thinking about coming up this morning in our prayer circle, and this is really one of my things, is that we do not give ourselves enough credit. And so I'm going to say, when you guys come on Sunday, and you might just think, oh, I'm coming to church, let me get dressed, set the alarm. I mean, that's probably what I would be thinking, right? When I'm going. It's just kind of an obligation now that we do. It's just something that we do. We don't think about it. It's just, oh, it's Sunday morning, let's go to church. We've always done it. If I'm in town, if I can, okay. But guess what? That's really not it. I mean, I was so clear this morning, that's really not it. When you get up in the morning, we have millions of choices. Like, the best could be to stay in bed. But when you get up in the morning to come here, and I know that at least it's my intention for me to remember, and for this building, even the building itself, to be a place where we remember the truth, where we can have a relationship with ourselves as God, where we are rising up in consciousness, at least if for no other time than on Sunday morning from 10 to 11:30. That's for you to commit to coming, to put your clothes on. You are not just coming to CPL Sedona. That's not it at all. You are coming to meet yourself as God, as the divine essence. This is so sacred that you are sitting in these seats. So sometimes we think, oh, there's not that many people, blah, 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 because we're judging by appearance. But let me tell you that sometimes if I'm in this place, my heart could be aching for those people that are not in the seats, because they're not getting to experience consciously themselves as themselves. Because they've forgotten that this is what this place is about. Because maybe they've forgotten, they never really knew. But there is that part within, let's say, from within me, but I think within each of you that come, you do know. You know that this is a place, a special place, where for this little bit of time we can suspend all of our no's, we can suspend all of our stories, we can suspend all of our judgments, we can suspend all of that stuff. And for this little moment, we can open up and think, maybe there's something here for me, maybe. There is a little spark within me that is the divine, maybe. And it just needs a little spark. So it's you need to really recognize and honor yourselves. For if you thought, oh, I'm just going to church, it's not that you're just going to church. You're meeting yourself here as if for the very first time as the divine. So it's so critical and important, and that's what membership is. Really. That's what that commitment to yourself is. And it's hard to do. I mean, it's hard for me to do even. You need to get stuff going. We got that Facebook. We got the stuff at the right. We're in the world of affairs. But in this world, in this room, there's nothing else for this moment. There's no Facebook going on here. There's nothing going on but God stuff. So it's really super. I mean, super, super, super important. So, all right, there you go. But I don't always feel this way, but this morning I really felt it. You know, it's like a new idea. So now I have this new idea. I think I'm going to continue. This will be, you know, I might say it more and more to help me remember. Okay. Announcements. So let's first